I need an Arceus answer. I think that, man, how do you beat normal Arceus? I don't think it's going to be a lot of like non-normal Arceus. I think it's basically all normal Arceus. Like a ghost type, super important. Golden Ghost's pretty good into Arceus. Magearna is also good into Arceus too, but I would say that like, unironically, Wochen. No. Well, actually, yes, but no. I mean, Zamazenta is a phenomenal Arceus matchup, so. I would say if I'm running Magearna and Calyrex and Annihilate. Farig for a hard Trick Room team. Yeah, I think Farig isn't bad. Farig isn't a bad choice. Iron Hands. Torkoal's bad. Torkoal's pretty bad. Because this is my Assault Vestmon now. So my Assault Vestmon... Frigg without Electric Seed's kind of bad. It's kind of annoying. Okay, I have an idea. How fast are you? 65. You're 60. Okay, I can do something kind of cool. Here. Let's safety goggles are for Rigoraph. Let's go with a Terra Water set. I want Armor Tail, and I'm actually going to run Uproar. Because Uproar will allow me to wake up my Magearna, because I think Amoonguss is going to be huge in this format. And waking up your own Magearna is going to be super important. Yeah. Uproar will wake up Magearna. Trick Room. Helping Hand. And I don't think I want Protect. I think I probably just want, like, Psychic Noise. Yeah. With, like, a Bold Nature. Just hit, like, the bump. I don't know what I want to calc for. Actually, let me see if I can just find, like, a Farigiraf I've used recently. Farig. Iraf. This one's Electric Seed. They're almost all going to be Electric Seed is the issue with, like, the way that they're calced. Go with you. No, you are not calced. Okay, well, I don't have a Farigiraf to give. Let's just make sure it lives like Glacial Lance. Rig. What was that? Love the content, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, race car. Alright, for Rig. Let's go blank set. No. Rig with a blank set, 252. I just want to make sure we tank like +1 Glacial Lance or even +2. Calyrex Ice. I don't even know if you can take +2. +2. Darkrai Wide Lens to plus Rilla to beat Miraidon. Yeah, I think that is necessary. If you run Darkrai, you do need Rillaboom. Let's put that in the team builder for later. Because I actually have a really funny idea for Darkrai. Darkrai, Calyrex Shadow, and then Rillaboom. That's for later though. That's for later. All right, we are building this. Let me also do this. This is gonna annoy me. Beep. All right. You might think that's weird, but trust. It's totally optimal. Totally. Okay, I was trying to live Glacial Lance. So +2 Glacial Lance, we just die to that if we're not bold. And I think I was going to run bold anyways. What's 252 let me do? Okay, we don't have to be 252, which is awesome. I want to make sure I take +2 Glacial Lance. 196. Give it like quiet, relaxed nature is what I want. Zero speed. And this is fine, yeah. I'm also tempted to just put Protect over Psychic Noise, but we'll see if that's necessary. I'll take my AV Iron Hand set from a previous team. All right. Come on. I have so many Showdown teams that lag so hard. Oh my god. I got an email from PetSmart and it lagged my computer. We have to upgrade this PC, guys. That's completely necessary at this point. This channel is partnered with GamerSupps. If you want to support my work and get great tasting drinks, you can order GamerSupps through my link in the description down below or with code Moxie boosted at checkout for 10% off. GamerSupps is a caffeinated product that I recommend only to my 18+ viewers, but my link will send you to their caffeine-free product section just in case. Every product purchased through my link supports my channel financially, so I'd really appreciate the support. Now back to the video. So let me think. What's our last Pokemon going to be? We have Magearna, Annihilate, Farigiraf, Iron Hands. I don't have a Wide Guard user, which is pretty bad. I don't know what my Wide Guard user would be though. Yeah, I don't have, there's not a lot of great Wide Guard users left. From like Pokemon I would even want to use. Ursaluna? Yeah, I think Ursaluna, you're right. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of Ursaluna. Ursaluna is like the default Trick Room mon, and I'm just like, oh, what am I gonna use? Stupid. All right, 0 speed. I don't care if my Iron Hands and Ursaluna are speed tying. Really, like it's gonna be rare. Bring them both to a game, I think. Let's go with Flame Orb. Protect. Facade. Headlong Rush. Earthquake. Something I'm interested in looking into is some kind of healing for Magearna other than leftovers. So like a Sinistcha could be worth it, but that's for later. Get these Terras right. You are going to be Terra. Terra Normal's not bad. Terra Fighting's not bad either. I think I want to be Terra Normal just in case I end up in a Calyrex endgame. You're gonna be Terra Ghost. Terra Water. Terra Water. This could also be Terra Normal, realistically. Terra Fire. Actually, Terra Fire is really good because it lets me play into opposing Magearna. Yeah. All right, let's do this. How will this affect Wheezing players? Wheezing players are gonna be so good. Oh, dang it. We have to use base Magearna. That's actually really funny. That means that the event Magearna is suboptimal because you always know that it's like max speed IVs. That's Arceus Fairy. Are the Tapus back? Tapus are not mythicals, and yeah, no. All right. Let me think. No, Trick Room is pretty bad, but Annihilate is just super good here. I outspeed Kyogre, so. Yeah, I think I do need a Wide Guard user. It could be worth throwing Lunala here over Calyrex Ice. But I think Calyrex Ice is broadly better. This can be Gravity Hypnosis. If it's Gravity Hypnosis, I have to try to Trick Room. You know what? I know they're gonna Gravity Hypnosis, right? So I'm gonna Protect in U-turn, and then I get Fake Out on Iron Hands next turn. Why would you Protect Gravity? Okay. Interesting. I don't know why they would Protect there. Protect got them nothing. Oh my god, they just one-shot me. Okay. I know I'm locked in, but I think I just keep trying to Trick Room Loki. Like, I know what's about to happen, but I have to keep trying to Trick Room. That was really unfortunate. I have no idea why they would Protect there. Yeah, I'm just going to get owned here. Unfortunate first game. Oh, look, we're facing a mirror. Maybe Vital Spirit to protect Hypnosis. There's Vital Spirit's not useful, really. Not for this set. You'd rather just have Defiant. Into them. They just have a little bit more of an aggressive version of our team. Their version of it is they have like a tailwind option, which isn't great. Yeah, because they can tailwind and do the thing first. And doing the thing first is pretty bad for us. Can Farigiraf Trick Room? It's got 120 HP. Yeah, Farigiraf could Trick Room for us. That's actually pretty viable. Yeah, we'll use Farigiraf and we'll use MAGEARNA here. And then Ursaluna Calyrex. Because there's not much stopping Farigiraf. As a matter of fact, I wish I had Calm Mind now, actually. I kind of wish I had Calm Mind. Let's just Flash Cannon, Trick Room. Armor Tail's like super solid here. Unless they want to like reverse the Trick Room. But I'll take a KO. Special defense drop's pretty bad. Can't lie. I don't like that. Because they actually did a lot of damage with that. How'd they do so much? Are you specs? It shouldn't be doing that much. Let's go Ursaluna. Flash Cannon. There's Sash. Okay, cool. Oh, I have no idea. We have some pretty bad luck today. We're having some pretty bad luck. I can't lie. Oh, okay. All right, buddy. Yeah, sure. Sure, man. Sure. Okay. All right, we get a KO there. Terrifier is good because we can one-shot with high horsepower. There's Ursaluna Blood Moon. I'm kind of forced to do this. I'm kind of forced just to target MAGEARNA. I don't like that I have to, but I have to Helping Hand here and high horsepower. The Terra Ghosting anyways. As long as I get this KO, I'm happy. Because I think that we can live one. Like we're Calyrex, man. Yeah, we're Calyrex, bro. We're Calyrex, man. Don't mess with me. I'm Calyrex, bro. Although I do think that we just get goobed here. I do think we just get goobed. Helping Hand, Glacial Lance. See if they protect. No, they're just gonna win the speed tie. All right. We're getting some pretty bad luck. I'm 0 speed, right? So that was a speed tie. Yeah, I just lost the speed tie. I didn't think I could lose that speed tie because they have Tailwind, so you would figure they wouldn't be 0 speed. That was pretty unfortunate. Yeah, and like I said, like literally everyone's gonna be running this initially. Into this. Farigiraf's still super good. So is Terra Water MAGEARNA. Calyrex, Ursaluna. That was unfortunate. That was a pretty rough game. Let's go to Oomphy. No, we're just playing Reg J. Okay, so I'm actually gonna Trick Room with you. I'm gonna Trick Room and Dazzling Gleam. Because they're probably just gonna put MAGEARNA to sleep anyways. Yeah, and then I can Uproar next turn and take a KO on Calyrex. Uproar. Let's take this KO. Or at least try. Ow. Not quite. I'll protect. I guess I should be concerned about Torkoal. That doesn't hit both opponents. Hmm. Honestly, once I KO Calyrex, we're in a pretty good spot. I'm gonna Terra Water. KO you, actually. Alright, I'm at +2. Ursaluna should hypothetically be slower. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so they're slower than me. I need to go Ursaluna here, and then I need to Protect with both of my Pokemon, because they're going to go Torkoal. So I Protect. And then next turn I have a KO against Calyrex. The issue is if they decide to go into, like, their Annihilate, but their Calyrex should be slower than my MAGEARNA. So that means I get Headlong Rush, and that should be Flash Cannon range. Yeah, and I just win now. Alright, nice. First win! It only took 3 games. This stream is how I found out Arceus is a mythical. I always just assumed it was a restricted. That sucked. Arceus, it does not suck. It's Arceus. Dude, everyone on ladder is running this team. Everyone on ladder is right. It's going to be the most popular team at the bottom of ladder, but it's probably going to be pretty uncommon at the top. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say about this team. Literally everybody. Also, there's just a carbon copy of my team. Like, I think, is this a viewer? Is this a viewer, or is this just someone who realized that this is probably the 6 as well? You could probably make a case to putting like Ogerpon Hearthflame on this team, to be honest. Ogerpon Hearthflame is probably really good. Is Act 6 very sus? Not when it's this. Not when this is your 6. Like, this is the logical 6 for this team. If we see an uproar, then yeah, that's my team. Actually, wait, no, this is definitely just a viewer because it's 1-to-1. Yeah, no, it's a complete mirror. Yeah, this is just someone watching the stream. All right, screw it. I don't care, man. I'm a freak. Let's just do the freak mode. Let's go freak mode on them. What an interesting lead we have. What an interesting lead. 2 Mons that cannot final gambit each other. But no reason not to try. All right. You feeling lucky, punk? You feeling lucky? Well, are ya? Make my day, punk. Unironically, like, I just go for the double. I just go for the double. All right. All right, there's MAGEARNA. Check this out. Bada bing, bada boom. It's that easy. It's that easy. Time to win the 3-way speed tie. 4-way, in fact. Ursaluna, you're gonna win the 4-way speed tie, right, buddy? Right, buddy? You're gonna win the 4-way speed tie? Terrifier. Okay, good game. No way he doubled up. All right, there we go. Thank you. Good game. High horsepower facade. The 49ers! Yeah, they're all 49 speed. All right, GG's to the viewer. Okay. I won't act like I don't know what this is, but I will say I don't know why you don't have a 6th Pokemon. Whether it's a Groudon team, just put a Chi-Yu or something. That's just, like, irresponsible at that point. So Scarf Ape is our best friend here. And Calyrex and Farigiraf. Final game at Trick Room. Let's see if he's Scarf. He still has a chance to miss is the thing. He does have a chance to miss. If he's like Scarf Darkrai, then, you know, but even Sash Darkrai could be kind of bad. All right, it is Scarf. He does land both. I still just go for the Trick Room. I just Final Gambit Trick Room still. Because, like, he doesn't deal a lot of damage to anything on the field. And I have a shot to wake up. Also, it's stuck clicking the same move. Like, it's not going to get much done. Like, when you lead off with Darkrai and Sableye, Scarf Darkrai and Sableye, it's too passive of a lead. You get nothing done. Yeah, you're stuck clicking this move. Check this out. Check this out. Watch, I'm going to wake up with both these Pokemon. You're going to feel real dumb in a second. Check this out. All right, I did not wake up with both those Pokemon, and you did not feel very dumb. I'm not going to face viewers. Hop on the ladder. Hop on the ladder if you want to play. Could Trick Room with this. Terra Water Protect. That's not bad. My odds of living with Magearna are better than anything else, though. But then again, Farigiraf... No, I just Trick Room with Farigiraf and Terra Water. Okay, cool. Alright, so at the very least, Magearna's guaranteed to get a Trick Room off next turn, so... I'm just gonna Uproar to make sure they can't put me back to sleep. Alright. Let's, They can't keep me asleep now. I guess I Flash Cannon Groudon. Yeah, now I get Calyrex in. Glacial Lance. There's no more gravity, which is nice, but I might lose this. Uproar's crazy tech, yeah. Alright, there it is. I figured they'd be Terrifier, but, you know, there's not really anything to do after that. This one is interesting. I guess they're just not using Mythicals, and honestly, that's, like, fair to not use Mythicals, but I don't know why you would run this team in particular. Let's see if we can just do the thing now. Yeah, the thing ain't looking half bad. Let's just do the thing. Into this, I think it's Iron Hands over Ursaluna every time. Flash Cannon U-turn. Get in the Iron Hands. See if they try to reverse my Trick Room. Missed the Meteor Beam in the Iron Hands. Ooh, they're gonna give me the Trick Room. Oh, I bet you feel real dumb right now. I bet you feel real dumb right now. Alright, I do get Flash Cannon and Wild Charge here. Wild Charge or KO. Flash Cannon will do a decent amount with that boost. Special defense drops awesome. Moonblast won't KO me. There's the Kali Ice. Lunala's the most threatening thing in the field right now. Let's just double into it. And they're probably not going to protect anyways, so... Alright, that's fine. Give me the Lunala. Look at this. This mon's stupid. This mon's stupid. Look at this. You tell me that I just got rewarded for losing a Pokemon? Okay. Cool. Yeah, sure, man. They do have fake out pressure, which I don't like, but I can win off a Final Gambit if I keep a Pokemon alive. So what I think I do here is I double protect this turn. Let the Trick Room run out, and whichever Pokemon they decide to get rid of, I just accept that. I go for the Dazzling Gleam and I High Horsepower, and then I can win off a Final Gambit next turn. Wild Charge, they're going to take that KO. I get my High Horsepower, though. Calyrex is in range of Final Gambit. Final Gambit U, High Horsepower U. I can actually just Glacial Lance, in fact. Final Gambit U, Glacial Lance U. Good game. GG's. I think Darkrai will be usable if with Gravity you should run Bronzong. Or I think Darkrai will be usable if you with Gravity you should run Gravity Bronzong. Jack, I'm gonna ask you to try again. I'm just gonna ask you to try again. I don't know what you're trying to tell me there. Of out hot eat the food. You know, let me pull that up. Let me pull that. It's of out hot eat the food. That's what we're talking about here. Give me a second. Give me a sec. I'm pulling this up. I need you to see what I think my stuff's dying. I think my stream's dying. My stream's totally dying. Why is it all frozen? Oh no. Here it is. Okay, it's back. Okay. Okay, here we go. I did not like loading this. Oh, that is loud. Wow, my computer is having a very bad time today. You know, we'll talk about hot eat the food later. Okay, never mind, we're good. All right, here it is, here it is, here it is. You just hit me with this. Why do they call it an oven when you in the cold food of out hot eat the food? That's what you just hit me with. All right. Into this. Yeah, Annihilate's still super good. So is MAGEARNA. Like, there's just no reason not to. Calyrex. Also, they're going for sleep stuff. I can go Ursaluna or I can go for Rigoraph. Iron Hand's probably the best, though. Final Gambit the Muck, go for the Trick Room. I don't care if you follow me. I don't care if you fake out on clicking Dazzling Gleam next turn. Yes, sir. Don't you just run Gravity CSR? Yeah, you run Gravity CSR. Good grammar, trust. You should run Skill Swap Gravity Bronzong with Darkrai and Groudon. Gotcha. Glacial Lance, Flash Cannon. Doesn't matter what I hit, I'm gonna hit something. Probably not very hard though. Oh, that's like a 2-hit KO. Yeah, we're fine. A Horsepower, Flash Cannon. Cool. So here's the thing, Muck can't touch MAGEARNA. They probably have Psych Up on 2 of these Pokemon, so I would hazard to guess it's Psych Up on Terapagos, but I'm gonna underspeed it. Let's go ahead and just go for Glacial Lance and Dazzling Gleam. There's no reason not to just throw those out. Let's see if the Dazzling Gleam connects. Looks like it did. Not quite a KO. They minimize again. Glacial Lance, Dazzling Gleam. No reason not to. I have a chance to connect with both of them. I got a KO with both of them. Yep, they just forfeit. Nice. Okay. Not bad. This one is interesting. There's no restricted. There's no restricted. There is a other Pokemon here. There is a Arceus. I don't know what to do about that. Do you want to HP check them? Vigor check. That's the thing in Dark Souls, the vigor check, or they do it in Elden Ring, I guess, in particular. I really don't see a reason not to just do this. Yeah, DNC gets one shot. Could be Terra Ghost. Really doubt it, though. Oh, they are Terra Ghost. Cool. I still just get this off, don't I? Diamond Storm didn't do too much. Dazzling Gleam's like still a chunk. I could go for Rig. And that makes it pretty easy to Trick Room next turn. Because the taunt was on the Chen-Pao. If they do hit the Chen-Pao, I still have Scarf though. Like, I mean, Scarf's like Scarf's pretty solid. Whoa. Diamond Storm doesn't do too much. You got a defense boost. And they have to choose one. Could Terra Water, Trick Room, Dazzling Gleam. Short Chop, Live. Not quite a KO, so this Diamond Storm will KO me. But I am in a pretty solid spot, all things considered. Yeah, because I can just go Calyrex here. There's Incineroar. I actually don't even really want to do the thing, do I? I think I high horsepower here, and I think I might just get into a position where Scarf Annihilate wins, because close combat's pretty good. They burn their Terra. Yeah, I think I just double attack. And then I get into the Scarf Annihilate endgame. Judgment doesn't hurt too bad. Close combat you. Glacial Lance again. I don't think close combat KOs, but it'll come close, and Judgment doesn't do too much. I have no idea where they're running Judgment. I guess they're probably like Terra Ghost Judgment. If I had to guess. Yep. I can tell this person's probably not going to be happy about that. Okay, good. They're a good sport because they opened up with a lot of This is usually sarcasm. That's usually sarcasm when you see a team like this. That's usually sarcasm. Anyways, let's switch teams. Let's switch teams. What was our record with that team? We haven't played Reg J yet, so we can actually check the record. With that team, we went 5-3. Not terrible. Got some pretty rough luck in the first two.